Howdy, all. I'm Adam, the Renaissance Nerd, and the hits just keep coming for Rings of Power. It has just come to my attention that there was a chance that maybe they could have gotten another steady hand on the tiller. Well, they had Tom Shippey, and they fired him because he stepped out of line as far as Amazon was concerned. But according to a report here on the Hollywood Reporter, Peter Jackson was offered a chance to look at this, or at least they said they would say, "Hey, Pete, you want to take a look at our scripts?" And then Peter Jackson said, "Yeah, sure," and they never sent him the scripts. Apparently, if we read down a little bit farther here on a Hollywood Reporter, Peter Jackson says they asked me if I wanted to be involved, and I said that's an impossible question to answer without seeing a script. Jackson recalls to Scott Feinberg on the Hollywood Reporters Awards Chatter podcast, they said as soon as we get the first couple scripts, we'll send them to you. And the scripts never showed up. That's the last thing I heard, which is fine. No complaints at all. Now, someone else says that it comes up a little bit differently. Kim Masters, the filmmaker, echoes the anecdote and phrases in slightly differently. It makes the same point. About 4 or 5 years ago, they asked if this is Peter Jackson speaking, would be interested in it. So I said, "Have you got the scripts yet?" Because I know how hard the scripts were to write for the films, and I didn't know the people writing their scripts. They said, "Oh no, we haven't got the scripts yet, but as soon as we do, we'll send you the scripts." So I was waiting for the scripts to arrive, and they never did. Back in 2018, Jackson told UK's Metro, "I think they're going to send us some scripts to see if we can help them along." Still, Jackson, all right. From this point on, it's just Peter Jackson plays it classy, says, "I wish them the best. I'm a fan. I'm looking forward to it." He's playing it classy. That's just fine. Peter, you leave the trashing to me and my fellow YouTubers to tear this apart. You can just be good. We respect you. We love you. We know where your passion lies. Now, Amazon responded, saying, "In pursuing the rights for our show, we were obligated to keep the series distinct and separate from the films." Maybe that's because Peter Jackson had the rights to the actual Lord of the Rings trilogy and The Hobbit. He had the actual permission. He had the actual source material and content to work with. J.D. Payne and Patrick McKay and Amazon have 113 pages of appendices to work with. That's all they got. That's it. All they got. So this is nice corporate speak is, yeah, we can't work with Peter Jackson stuff because it's separate from us because we don't have the rights to that. We have the utmost respect for Peter Jackson and Lord of the Rings films and are thrilled that he's looking forward to watching Rings of Power. Blah, 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 blah. The bottom line here, there's probably a very good reason they didn't want Peter Jackson to take a look at this because he would have told them this is terrible. And then he would be able to say on the record, "I saw these scripts and I warned them not to go down this path." We know from the trailers, the featurettes, the interviews, everything we know. We've seen enough that they are off the rails. They are off script. They are off source material. Wandering warrior Galadriel is gonna go on an adventure and leap off swords. And I saw Mike OBG70 showed me that clip yesterday after we were done with our show, Stargate SG-21 on his channel. He showed it to me, and I was just going, "Wow, this looks like a Hong Kong movie from the 1980s." This show is a disaster, and they know if they had shown Peter Jackson anything, he could then go on the record and say, "Yeah, I saw it was like this, and I warned them not to do this. I warned them not to tell a story that isn't Lord of the Rings, that isn't from Middle-earth, that isn't actual Tolkien." This show is the gift that keeps on giving, and I'm excited. I know you're excited. I'm going to review it, and then the following day, this is Mordor Country, my panel show. Seats are open. Let me know if you're interested in joining. We're going to tear this thing apart, and it's going to be glorious. All right, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. If you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to me right here on YouTube, where I'm here to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about whiny Stan and SJW Fifis. Hit the notification button, share my video if you like what I'm preaching, and by all means, leave a comment below. I love to hear from you guys, because you guys are fun. You guys make it entertaining. And I'm just one of you, just a fan. But Stans and SJWs, don't care what you think, because 201, you are cowards behind keyboards, and I can't wait for you to watch this video and get triggered. Thank you again for watching this video. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach out to me at therennerd@gmail.com. That email's for channel business only, so I check it on a daily basis. Also, you can find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can find me at Rumble and Odyssey, The Renaissance Nerd. Thank you again. See you next time.